Hello, everybody. Hello, Ken. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Trick and Sharon. Hello to you. Hello, chat. How's everybody doing today? Thank you, Streaming Wizard. Thank you so much.
Yes. Hello, Mike G. Hello,
Mike,
Streaming
hey,
Wizard.
Josh.
Hello, Josh. Hi. You won. Hope everybody's having a great evening. I know I was going to do a morning show, but the weather was really bad this morning, and my computer was kind of crappy. So with the weather, so I decided to do one this evening, real quick, to do a quick pop up, to do a review on our the Formula CC. I did do an unboxing the other day on the morning show. Hey Clifford, how are you
Hey,
this
Clifford, how you
afternoon?
doing today? Thank you, Clifford. Thank you, Josh. Hey,
Yeah,
Marcos, how are you?
yeah. Hey Marcos, how you doing? So how does it feel to be 21?
Oh
Hey
man.
Quentin.
Hey, Tech Reviews, how you doing? Good afternoon. Hey, Quentin, how you doing?
Hey Tech View, miss you.
How you doing? Thank you, QC. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah. Hope all is well with everybody. And give a few more minutes for a couple of more people to make it in here, and give it about a minute or so, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. So we won't be holding you too long
Right.
and stuff. I hope you're enjoying your birthday so far, Ken.
Yeah, so far so good, Sharon. Everything's good. Yeah, a little cold and snowed in, but it's cool.
Yeah, we got the morning workouts with the shoveling.
Yeah. Had to get out there. Had to get out there and shovel today. Yep. So yeah, but we got it done nonetheless. Everything was done, and so birthday's going so far so good. I got to work in the morning, so I just been kind of kicking back, relaxing. So hey, Southern Tech girl, how you
Hey,
doing
Southern
today?
Tech girl, how you doing? Yes,
Doing
but also, so we're going to finish. Get ready to get started on the formula,
okay.
and I just muted. Okay, I'm gonna get ready to go ahead and set the formula up or turn the
Thank
camera
you,
on for
thank you,
so
Southern
everybody
Tech.
can
Thank
see
you.
it.
Thank you, Southern Tech, for the birthday wish. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Let's see if I can get it changed over here real quick. Okay, this is the formula. And I'm gonna try to make it big so people can see it.
Now I know some of you guys are familiar with the Formula Z8.
Yes,
This is called and they recently came out with the Formula Z8 Pro, but this one here is currently called the Formula CC. So they're all in the Formula family, as you can see.
yes, and they also
Thank
have
you,
a Formula GTV as well.
Thank you to Dow Services. Thank you so much.
Yes, hello to Dow. How are you today?
Yep,
Um, Also, yes, they have a Formula GTV as well,
yep,
which the Formula GT is a great device as well.
yes,
So it's the Formula Z8, the Formula Z8 Pro, the Formula GT, and today we'll be doing the Formula CC.
yes.
Now, the difference in the devices is that the Formula Z8 Pro is a little more stronger than the regular Formula Z8. Um, the Formula the Formula CC is similar to the Formula Pro. It has but it's a little faster. It also has the antenna.
Yes.
You
So
go ahead.
it has some of the same. It has some of actually the Formula Pro and the CC has the same specs. The only difference between the two is that the one that Sharon is reviewing today is this one has a built-in TV tuner where you can watch your locals and things of that nature. And once she gets set up, I'll go in and I'll show you the specs on it and show you what the specs are and everything like that. And then we would also open the line for questions. If you have any questions about it, if you'd like to purchase it, we'll tell you how to purchase it and who to go through and everything like that. So
Josh, the link for the devices, you'll have to you could come to our MS7 group, which I'm going to post our MS7 Telegram group, and reach out to Storm in our MS7 Telegram group, and tell them that Shrink and Sharon sent you, and she will hook you up with the device, hook you up with letting you know the prices and everything, as far as getting the device and everything. Let's
Yeah,
see.
if you allow me to, Sharon, I would like to, before we go into it, I would like to go share my screen and maybe show the people what the device
Sure,
looks like. What the
sure.
device looks like.
I'll small, so you can go ahead.
Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna share my screen real quick, and I'm gonna show you guys what the actual device looks like and everything like that. I'll show you the specs, and then we'll go from there, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen. Okay, see, let's see here. Okay, so my computer's a little slow, guys, so just bear with me. Okay, let me
I
see.
post in the MS7 Telegram group. You also can go to Papers group and say that Shimmy Sharon sent you. Reach out to Storm as well. And I just posted a link to the device, so it should be popping up momentarily. Okay, it's
Okay,
okay. I see your thing, but it's okay. Okay, you ready?
everybody. Okay, 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 okay. See my screen sharing?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay, guys, this is what the actual device looks like, guys. This is what's in the box. Okay, this is what it looks like. It's going to come in a box like this, and this is what's in the box: the media receiver, remote control, the TV cable, the remote control extender, power adapter, batteries, and quick setup guide, guys. So this is what it comes with, and this one is the IR. This is it now. Now the remotes come into two variances. It comes with the IR remote, and there's another form of device that comes with the Bluetooth, but this one does not come with the Bluetooth one, unfortunately. It comes with the IR, but it works right out the box, guys. So this is what it's going to look like. It has this kind of like this little L shape, kind of like rectangular type device right here. So this is how it looks in the box, guys. It looks like this right here. Okay, and then so this is what you get in the box. And then if we scroll down, there's more pictures. And then here's the specs. It gives you the output resolution is 4K, 3840 by 2160. The
Hmm.
CPU is the Helicicon quad core, and the GPU is a multi-core high-performance GPU, and the RAM is only 2 gigs DDR4, and the storage is 16 gigs eMMC, and the operating system is Android. Okay. And the
Hmm.
networking is Ethernet 10 by 100M, and also works on your 2.4 and your 5 gigabyte networking. But I would say if you can put it up to your 5G, it works really good on your 5G. Okay. Then here's the decoder right here, video decoder, 4K, video formats, TS, MKV, FLV, MOV, AVI, RMMP4. So you see it plays all video formats. Audio formats is MPEG, one layer, 1, 2, AAC, LC, He AAC, V1 and V2, an image decoder, JPG, BMP, GIF, and PNG, and it supports language global. So whatever language you select. So if you're not in the United States, once you set it up, there is a spot where you can put in your country and your native language. Okay. So these are dimensions right here. It's 150 millimeters. Width is 95 millimeters, and the color is black. And here's the ports that they give you here, guys. They give you one 3.0, which is on the side, and then they give you one 2.0, which is in the back, and then there's the IR. It comes with an IR thing, so that way if you want to control other devices like a receiver or something like that, it does that as well. And then it's the power interface, then the HDMI 2, one, and then the land one. So these are all the specs, guys. These are all the specs. Okay, and these are the power inputs right here.
Mhm.
Happy
So
birthday to you.
thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. So
Good to
guys,
see
so
you.
this is what you get in the box, guys. I can so this is what you get right here. This is what it looks like, guys. It's in a box like this. Matter of fact, I'll show you the box here too.
Okay.
It also has the device as well, guys. Also has the device. Okay. All right. So there it is there. Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing my screen.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna go here. Let's see. Go here. Start my camera. All right, Sherry, you want to make me big real quick? I can show the people what it
Yes.
comes.
Yes.
Pardon the little creases here, guys. This is how it came, but this is what it looks like in the box, guys. This is a box. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it comes in a
Mhm.
box like this. Just you guys might have, your box might be a little bit more smoother, but mine has a little creases in it. But it comes in a box like this. Um, like I say, it's the Formula CC, and it comes with the TV tuner as well. And Sharon will go further into that. I'll let her explain that. But guys, that's the specs I just showed you, and this what comes. This how it comes in with the box, guys. So this is it here. Thank you, Sim the Godfather. Thank you, sir. Thank you
Yes.
for the birthday wish. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Happy belated birthday to you as well, Sim.
Yep,
Yeah.
every later birthday to you too. Thank you, Sharon, for letting me share.
Okay.
Hey, Ken, just one more thing, real quick.
Hmm. Thanks, Paper. How you doing, illegitimate humans?
Hello, illegitimate humans. Hey,
Storm,
Storm.
Storm, how you doing?
Yes. Um, Also, I like to tell you, the formulas, as Kim was saying before, they seem to love the 5G. So if you could help it, when you set up your box, put it on 5G
Mm-hmm.
because
8351 Cleveland, how you doing?
A351 Cleveland. So yeah, when you're setting it up, if you can, you can put it on 2G, but 5G, it seems to love the
Yeah,
5G.
yeah. Five G seems to work a little bit better. In my testing it out, the 5G works a little bit better. But if you can't for any reason do the 5G, of course it's going to work on two. But for some reason, the Formula devices seem like that 5G better.
Hmm.
You know.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing, GoPro Daddy? How are you?
There you
Good
go,
to see
program.
everybody.
How are
By
you?
the way, good to see
I'm
everybody.
doing well. It's Black History Month. I'm celebrating by learning new historical facts.
I guess her name
In
Hey,
early
Storm.
1900s, Madam C.J. Walker was nominated
That's
America's
funny.
first Black female millionaire.
Yes. Um, so this is the Formula CC, and it has a lot of similarities when you initially look at the box as the Formula Z8 and the Formula Pro and the well, not the Formula GTV, but the Formula Pro and the Formula Z
Z8.
Z8. I'm talking about ZTV Z8. And I did put a few apps on here, those that would be, YouTube friendly.
Yeah.
Um, and so this is so we're going to go down to settings. Well, first we're going to the market. Um, let's go to marketplace.
But if you currently if Sharon will allow me to kind of say this real quick, if you have the Formula Z8 Pro is nice, and like I said, the Formula CC has the same specs. So the same specs that I read you guys for the CC, the one we're currently showing, the Pro has the same specs. But if you have also the Formula Z8, then you're pretty much in good shape as well, guys. So it's really, there's really no difference in them, but it's just the difference between this one and the CC. I mean, this one and the Pro and the other Z8 is this one has a TV tuner in it, which Sharon's going to get you that kind of later. So this one has more of a, this has a TV tuner in it, and she'll show you that in just a second.
Yes. Um, we're gonna go through the settings first, real quick, before we go into the marketplace. So in the settings, as you see, they have the apps. Oh, and you go down and your time and date, the different things which you would set it up with your networking. Um, Here, unlike a lot of boxes, a lot of boxes you have to make yourself a developer. Here, you don't. There's no need to make yourself a developer. It already has an app store
Right.
and stuff. So, and it's Google certified. So, you don't necessarily have to make it. You don't have to make yourself a developer. You just go in go in your apps and I'm gonna go to the store.
Thank you, Mike G. Thank you.
Basically, be able to set up your apps. Here's your power, your launcher settings, and on your launcher settings is basically the different ways you may want it to appear. Your formula to appear. Some people like it to look. I like it just the way it comes out the box. Some people like it different ways to appear. Their formula to appear different ways, and they got A, B, and then the last one on here. So yeah, there's different groups on here. Also, you can set up profile settings. They have profile settings. You put a password in it if you want it to be like if you wanted to if you have stuff on there you don't want children to see or something like that, you can put a password in there and make it password friendly. This is Bluetooth. For any remotes you may want a Bluetooth because you can game on some of these. You can game on the Z8 devices and you may Formula does have a Bluetooth remote also as well. So if you want a Bluetooth, there's a Bluetooth for you, and this is your Wi-Fi. And then this is your basic settings. This is where your hotkeys are. Like if you want to add any of your favorites, this is basically where your favorites are, how you set them up. And stuff like if you like whatever you watch the most. If Netflix is your favorite, Disney Plus or whatever premium service or whatever you like, you will put it right here where your hotkeys are. And this is also where you find out if you need to update your formula. It will let you know if your formula, right now I have an update. So I will press on the blue and I will wait for it to update. And then I will reboot now, which I am doing now. I'm rebooting the formula. And once again, like Paper said, anyone interested in a formula, any of the formulas, the Formula Z8, the Formula Cc, the Formula Z8 Pro, the Formula GTV, contact Storm and MS7 Telegram group or in Paper Plates group, which I'll post both of them, and say Trick and Sharon sent you, and I'll show you the remote in a minute. I'm gonna this thing that you can be able to get. I'll show that momentarily.
Hey, how you doing, Jeffro? How are you?
Make sure you mention that Shrink and Sharon sent you if you want to get the extra device, and I will show you that momentarily.
Yeah, we want to show you.
And also, if you do go through Paper Plates group or my group, you still need to mention that Shrink and Sharon sent you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we'll show you the difference in the remotes and also all the goodies that comes with it. Some of the things that you get, Storm will throw in some things and stuff. So once you get through with that, we'll show you the difference in the remotes and what devices come with what remote, because there is a difference.
Yes, this is where your system information is. If you need to know any information about your system. Good morning, Jeffro. Um, this is your power mode, and this is your network settings.
Thank you, Jeffro. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate you. Thank you.
This is my TV. This is where you will put your if you get a Formula CC, once you hook your antenna up, this is where you'll set up your antenna as well as any premium service you have or as well as any VOD you have. It will be set up all in the My TV app, which we'll go through momentarily. This is your media center. If you want to set up anything media, like anything external, like your if you have a sound bar or something like that, am I correct, Ken?
Yeah, or like your server or something like that.
Server or anything like that for your Plex and anything like that.
Yeah, pretty much like that. That's where you go to the media center. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Standard YouTube, which I don't know if I set up YouTube or not. I think of YouTube is just which YouTube on here it will play YouTube in here on I think it's on my daughter's. It will play on play in 1080. But it plays very clear and crisp. As you see, I'm just going over here real quick, but it will play very crisp. Go back out of YouTube.
And one thing that I did want to mention is that this box is really like I would say personally, like if you really want, like it plays APKs and stuff, but it's really geared towards your premium services and things like that. Because if you just say, for example, like if you wanted to give this to someone as a gift or if you want to even sell it or something, then it comes right out of the box ready to go. Just basically get an antenna, gives you locals. It does a lot more things without actually programming it. So this is an all-around box, you know what I'm saying? Like it shows you your, I don't want to jump the gun. I don't want to, I'm gonna let Sharon show you how the TV part works. But this is like an ideal box that will
for your parents, for somebody who's not tech savvy as a lot of us.
Yep. Some of your less tech savvy people, and more or less like some of your elderly people that just really, because let's face it, guys, some of your elderly people, they just want to just watch their locals and be done with it. You know what I'm saying? So this box caters to that. Or if you have multiple, premium, services, I really can't really get into it on YouTube, but so if you have those, then it serves that need as well. So, and also, it does all your other third-party things as well. So, like I say, guys, this box covers a lot for everybody. So this is like basically an all-around box that will suit any household, any age, any family members. So I think it'll be a great purchase. Thank you, J Mac, for the birthday wish. Appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Hello, J Mac. How are you? Also, here's apps that I added on here. Like I said, of course, you always want to put some type of speed test on here. I got two of them on here, fast and analytic. And we're gonna go into the market store. Pluto Plex, is very good at like I said, as putting APKs on here as well. But at the same time, like Ken said, it's friendly enough that your mom or somebody who's not as tech savvy can look at it. Absolutely. Marketplace that's pre-made on here and has a lot of great apps on here. You can go through and add to your store. Nice, great apps on here. So you also can put the Google Play Store on here as well. So that's the other good thing too. So you can put the Google Play Store on here, just like the Shield. So you can get stuff from this store as well as the Shield. As well as the Play Store. It has games on here, so you can do games on here. You can play games on here. As you see, it even has some emulators on here as well.
Yep.
Has some browsers on here, and of course, like I said, I have Chrome on here because you can do that on here. You could just send files and different. And also, I would definitely put this remote on here. This Formula remote, do Team Viewer. Like I said, it got speed test. You can do downloader, so you don't got to go anywhere to find downloader or file link. It's right here in the store already for you.
Yep.
Hey, Sharon,
Yes.
are you on your new microphone?
Yes.
Okay, so that illegitimate said, "Oh, okay." He says it's gone now. He said he was hearing an echo. I was just wondering if it wasn't the difference in the sound of your new microphone that he was maybe hearing, because it does sound a lot different than what you used
I
to.
use the sound every day.
But I didn't hear the echoes. But he says it's gone now. So sorry, I
Okay.
didn't mean to interrupt you. But I was,
No. You're good. Hey, Santos, how are you doing?
Hey, Santos, thank you. Thank you, Santos.
There's also another store in here too, and after you get the formula, you could learn how to get to the second store that's available on here as well.
Like, Sharon,
This is for
you want to show them that, Sharon, if you like, or you want to show them the secret market store, or no?
Well, I already have the thing in here. I can show it to them. 1 second before I even go into that. This is your server. So if you did hook up like a, like I said, if you did want to have a Plex hooked up to it or something, this is where your server will be. And we're going to go back over here to the store. Oh, okay. You will have to put the code in. I will have to put the code in, which I don't remember the code.
It's 080852. Now this guys is the secret market here, guys. The code is so if some of you already have the Z8 and you was wondering what the code was to get into the secret store, the code is 0852. Takes a minute for it to load in.
Yes, and Storm also has gaming remotes as well.
Which I'll show those too. I'll show.
Yeah, Kim will show them in a minute. Hello, Yo-Yo. How are you today?
How you doing, Yo-Yo? Thank you, Yo-Yo. Appreciate you. I've been doing fine, Jeff. We're just been working a lot, man. Just doing my thing, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. So, guys, this is the secret store here, guys. So, as you can see, you got a lot of APKs here, a lot of apps, a lot of stuff here. Hey, the 101, how you doing, sir?
Hello, 101. How are you doing today?
Yep.
Now I just show about one more row because it goes on and on and on the store. So it's a really nice store. If you get a formula, definitely would be something to check out. I guess one more row. That would be it. This is a lot of rows, but once you get a formula, you can check out the store, and it'll be in your marketplace. Like I said, like Ken said earlier. Is there anything you want to say about the formula in general, paper, before we go into the my market?
just my experience with it, just real quick. I had heard a lot about it, and I was always interested in getting one. And I was lucky enough and was blessed by Ken as a housewarming gift with one. It's the Z8, and I was amazed by it, and everybody in the house has been amazed by it. Just the fluidity of it, the way it works, the setup, the ease of getting to what you need to get to. It is a completely different setup than what a lot of people would be used to. So it does take a little bit of a really small learning curve to it, but it's it works amazing. So just props to that. And like I said, if you want to get one or interested in getting one, make sure that you get a hold of Storm, or find out in the MS7 Telegram group, my Telegram group, and mention that Sharon sent you. And yeah, it's you won't go wrong. You can't go wrong with it. So great device. That's about it.
Yeah. Second. Let me see. Does anybody have any questions real quick before we go into this market? Okay. Yeah, Mike said they're very great devices for sure, which they are. I mean, once you get a formula, you're not gonna regret it. Believe me, I've enjoyed every formula I've had. I love them. You know. You agree, Kim? Hello.
Yes, Sharon. Yeah, I was muted. Yes, yes. Very.
Okay.
Thanks, Brad. Yes, yeah, they're great. They're great devices all around. And I was very curious about the like I said, I have the Formula Z8 Pro, I have the GTV, and now I have the CC, and I was just very curious about them. And yeah, the CC, like I say, they're great devices. They're fast. They're great. So yeah, definitely. If you have the money, and if you look for another great device, I highly recommend the Formula. And also, if you also wanted to, like if you're a person that's a fan of your locals and things like that, I would suggest that you get the Formula CC, where that you just have everything in one WAP. You have the your locals, your premium services and your apps and everything like that. So that way that you have everything all in one box. So
One
yes,
stop shop.
one stop shop. Yes. So I do highly recommend the formulas. Yes, the formulas are great devices. Yes, they are.
Yes. Hello, Brad. Also, we're finna go ahead into the oh, streaming is the same. I have the same microphone that you have. And hello, Red Lantern. How are you doing?
Thank you, Red Lantern. Thank you so much. Appreciate you very much. Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead on into the my TV real quick, so I can show you a little bit about how it does with the antenna. Now, let's go ahead and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, on here it's gonna keep saying you're gonna get this pop up. 1 second. Wait a minute. It's powering off for some reason. Wait a minute. Let me see if it reboots. I don't know why.
While it's
I must actually press for that.
while her device is booting up, I just wanted to mention that all you do is just get you a nice little antenna, and you're going to need an antenna, just like with any other TV tune. You're going to need an antenna. So get you a nice little antenna. The one I got was, I got one from Family Dollar, like a little $15 antenna, and it works great. Like I get all the locals that I get here in Michigan, so I'm good with that. And yep, just so all you do is you just plug it in, and then we'll show you how to go in and scan for your channels. So you are going to definitely need an antenna. You're going to need an antenna for your locals, just like any other device. Whether you have the Recast or whether you have the HD Home Run, you are going to need antenna still. Or even if you just plug it in the back of your television, you're still going to need a
Antenna.
yes. Yep.
Yes. Also, yeah, because I got my antenna the same thing. My antenna was only like $17 at the dollar store, and hey, we're just as good as an expensive antenna. Okay, I want to show really quickly on here. I don't know what I'm pressing. Of course, not as acting. Nothing like it acted before the show. I was going to show you when you change in the channels, because I'm not. It may do it. Well, it's not doing it now, which is surprise. But you may get a pop-up if you're not hooked up to your TV. It was showing if you have this hooked up to your computer, because you can't, as you see, you can watch stuff on your computer as well on here.
Monitor, whether you have a computer monitor, whether you have a TV, but what she was mentioning was there's going to be like a message going to come up and tell you about that is going to need you to download a codec, and your TV has that codec in it, because we were trying to figure out why it kept showing up, but it's on her computer monitor. So obviously it doesn't have that codec in it, because when I did on my TV, it worked fine. So if you get that little pop-up that she mentioned, maybe if you press on some, Sharon, does it give you that option of?
It's not doing it anymore. It's not doing it anymore now that we're doing this. It has not popped up one time.
Okay, Sharon, hit the 3 hamburger lines real quick. Hit the 3 little lines on your remote. Now go down to connections.
Okay. Wait a minute. My name is. Oh, there. Never mind. I found it.
So, guys, this is where you're going to find that at. So if you scroll down, it's going to be the ATSC. So
yes.
now,
Let me go back. Let me go back one. I went too fast. Okay. Go all the way down till you see the ATSC. Click on it. And then this is where you'll scan your channels.
You might want to disconnect, Sharon. You know what I'm saying? If you want to disconnect and then rescan so you can show them. Hey, how you doing, Stuart? Thank you.
I'm just going to rescan, because if I disconnect, it may not. Oh, wait a minute. Let me disconnect. 1 second. Disconnect.
Yeah. Okay. Now you see how it said. Now you see how it just gave her a clear blue thing. It didn't say connected. So now when she goes into it, she's going to click scan, and then all her local channels are going to pop up.
But yes, and also because I'm on a computer and stuff, and it depends on where you're at. Remember, wherever you're at, it's going to scan a certain amount of channels. So you may be in one room or by a window. Like today, it's a very overcast, snowy day. So you may scan more channels one day than you do another day. So always when you use an antenna, scan often.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, good point she brought out. Yeah, because I rescanned mine. I winded up with, when I first scanned, I got 11 channels, and then I just moved the antenna just a little bit here in my lab, and then I winded up with 25 channels. So just that little move that I did, I went from 11 to 25 channels. So yeah, so just periodically just scan and stuff. You may pick up one that you didn't get. So that's good, So this is very great, guys. This is a way you can watch your locals without having to go out and buy a separate like a recast or a HD home run, which those are great devices too, by the way.
Yeah. Also, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, like every time you scan, you're going to get a different amount, because I've scanned several times, and every time I scan, it's saved a different amount of channels. So,
You look down here. You see so far they found 20 channels so far, which Rika Sharon, she found 20. Well, actually, no, 30. I'm sorry, I went from 25 to 30, and also found a radio service as well. So I found one radio station, and it found 30 of her locals, and it may find more, because it's only 84% into it. So
the setup is pretty easy, as far as it's just a matter of just hook your antenna up into the box, and it has the part on the back of the box where you hook your antenna at. That I showed.
Everything.
Once you get it, once you get your channel scanned, then you press this. You press this right here. Watch the live channels, and then when you click into that, it should start showing your live channels.
Oh.
And then you can when you press down or that little square thing around the OK, it should put up your other channels that's around there, and then you can press on your different channels. I'm not going to show too many channels, but because I'm going to hurry up and get out of here, because I don't know how much trouble I'm going to get in. I don't know. But yeah, just in general, you should be able to. And then down here at the bottom is where your well, you can tell me what they are when I highlight them, because I can't see them.
Where it gives you the option to record, to add favorites, search, lock the
lock
channels,
channels.
all that stuff. Yep. And picture in picture, which is a great feature as well, which you can see two pictures at the same time. So if you want to, like, say for example, keep that picture there, the one she's showing now, and then go to another channel, it allows you to do that as well. So so like I say, the TV tuner on it works great, and it's all about positioning when you're doing with your antenna. Like she said before, you may subject to move it a little bit over to the right, over to the left, or closer to the window. Then once you get a rescan, you might wind up, say for example, you might find maybe 20 channels on your first go around. Then you move the antenna again, maybe to the right or to the left, and you might wind up with 25 or 30 channels. So positioning is everything with these channels, and sometimes they work. Some days they work better than others because So, but so far, she's working pretty good so far. So these are all her locals in her area.
And you see how clear they are. They're very clear. So it's
So
not like,
yeah. So obviously, guys, your locals are going to vary from city to city, from state to state. Mines are different because I'm in Michigan. Hers is different because she's in Ohio. So they're all going to be different. And some states and some cities may give you more channels than others. So, so basically,
yes.
that's just the nature of it.
Yes.
Thank
Hello,
you, D
Donna.
Johnson. Yeah, D
What
Johnson.
did
I
you
don't
say?
really do too much. I don't do too much YouTube anymore, and I'm only on here with Sharon because she asked me. So, yeah, I don't do
And
too
it's
much
a
YouTube
birthday. I was like,
anymore.
what
But it's
else?
good to see you. It's good to see you,
Yes.
Johnson. It's good to see you. Yeah, I don't do YouTube too much anymore, but it's good to see everybody, and thank you all for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate everybody. And Miss Sonia sends her love to everybody, and hello, and to everybody. Happy Valentine's Day and all that good stuff, and you know,
President's Day.
President's Day. Yeah, it's good to see everybody. Good to hear from everybody. So, yep.
Yes. Hello, Rick.
Thank you, Rick S. Appreciate you so much. Thank you very
Yes.
much. Um,
Oh, Leslie Paper said if you connect some AAA batteries, he said if you connect some AAA batteries and support to the antenna, you can get your logos. Exactly. I mean,
thank
whichever
you,
way you
Stuart.
need to do it. But
So Stuart has a
don't
question.
forget us. Okay, who?
Stuart has a question about how much. He's
Okay,
actually how
how
much
much
is
is the
the
device?
price?
The best thing to do is to join our Telegram. If you're not, I think you're already in our Telegram group. So reach out to Storm when you're in there, and she will be the one to answer them questions for you
Yes, yes,
and
yes.
stuff. And these devices, like one thing I can say about these devices also is, besides the fact they're top notch, they have great warranty on them. So hook up with Storm, you're going to get a great warranty and definitely great customer service.
Customer service, yes,
Customer
definitely.
service is somebody available all the time to be able to help you with any questions or concerns you may have about your Formula devices. And like I said, it has warranty on it and everything. And I'm going to go grab, or let's Ken, do you have yours already? Or I can grab mine, either one.
Yeah, we're talking about the remotes.
Yeah, the remote to show the
Yes, I
what you
have
can get.
all. Yeah, yes, I have both. I have both, and also have the game controller as well. So, yep. So, if you allow me to show my screen, then
Yes, I will. I will. I'm finna pull it down.
yep. Okay. Let's see here. All right, guys. Let me.
No, it's not the biggest secret on YouTube. It's not secret at all. But however,
Yeah, we just don't want to misinform people on
right, say the
price,
wrong price, and then we
because
don't know. Right.
we're not resellers. GoPro Donnie, we're not reselling them. So we just rather let you, because we don't want to misquote or what's
And then
going
you
on.
tell us you thought you said blah blah blah. So
Right.
yes.
Yeah. So
So
our
therefore, we're
job,
telling you the right person to go to, and then you can
right?
find out that information.
Yeah. So our job is just to show you the device and give you our opinion on how it works and everything like that. But as far as all the pricing and the networking part on what Storm, how Storm want to conduct her business, then we
Yes,
pretty
sir.
much let that be up to her. That's up to her. So that's why we don't give our prices, GoPro Donnie, because we just let her deal with that part of it. Our job is just to be the mouthpiece and just to kind of show you and tell you what the device do for us and everything like that. So basically so it's not a secret. We just want to just kind of keep that part between her and the customer.
Right.
Okay. So let me show myself real quick.
And I want to say real quick before you show the remotes, far as the My TV, don't forget you can also put your premium as well as your premium as well as your VOD service can be added in there as well as your antenna channel. So you can get them all right there in your My TV app.
You can add more than just one.
Yes, you can add more than just one of your premium services as well.
Correct.
More than just one VOD service as well.
Correct.
So
Correct.
that's really great about the formulas as well.
Correct, definitely. All right, guys. So as Sharon forestated, different formula devices come with different remotes. Now, these two that I have in my hand, they look the same, but if you look closely, they're different. Okay. So now I'm explaining the difference between the two. This guy here, let me see. This guy here, guys. This one with the blue. I don't know if you can see that.
Yes, we can see it.
You see that BT Universal, the one with the blue writing up underneath. Obviously, that's the Bluetooth one, guys. This is the Bluetooth one. This is the one that she sells independently, and also this one comes with the GTV, which is a whole separate device. Maybe we'll come on later or something like that, and we'll show you guys the GTV. But this is the one, this is the Bluetooth one, guys. This is the one that comes with the GTV. And then you have this one, which is kind of somewhat similar. So you notice this doesn't have the blue writing up underneath this one. This works with IR, but you don't need. It comes with an IR, the little plug-in thing, but you don't need it. But if you notice, this isn't Bluetooth, but it works right off the box. This is the one that comes with the CC. So guys, so as you see, they're kind of somewhat different. They're different. So this is the Bluetooth one. And this is the IR one right here, guys. So this is the IR one. This is the one that comes with the CC. But if you're interested in purchasing this one, reach out to Storm. Reach out to Storm. She will definitely give you a great deal on this. If you want this to go correspond with this one. So reach out to Storm, and she'd be more than happy to assist you with the price on one of these. And these work great. These work on all devices. These work on the Z8, the Pro, and the CC. Okay. But to my knowledge, the only one that the Bluetooth one comes with currently is the GTV, which that's the device that I do have. Okay. So that's the difference between the two. And also, so guys, so if you have any questions about that, you can put them in the chat. And also, if you're interested, she also has these too. These are glow-in-the-dark sleeves for your Formula remote, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it comes with this little string. Yep, showing them how to do this little string, the little handle, and basically, guys, you just put it in here pretty much. Not rocket science. You just basically put it on here. You set it up here. Yep. Now this color comes in green, and also I believe she has black as well. And these do glow in the dark, guys. They illuminate real good in the dark. I've tested it out here in the lab, put all the lights out, and I was able to find it quick. So yep. So this works real good in the dark. You know what I'm saying? So that way, that if you want to find it, if you're trying to fumble for it, get you one of these. It works great in the dark, guys. So this is great. Yep. And guys, remember, mention Shriek and Sharon sent you guys. Mention that. If you're going in our Telegram group, if you're going to MS
papers as well.
Yeah, papers. If you're going to MS7's Telegram group, and if you also go into Paper Plate's Telegram group, if you're interested in purchasing a CC or a Bluetooth remote or whatever, just say that Shriek and Sharon sent you, and guys, you will get a discount, and she may throw in one of these for free, guys. So. If you have any questions on that, just put them in the chat. We'd be more than happy to answer that. And also, I had the great thing of getting one of these. Actually, I bought two of these from Storm as well. These are the little game controllers that come with with the Z8, but you don't really need, what I'm saying, they work with other devices, but this is something that she also has, because as you can see, when she went through it, they also have emulators and ROMs in Android games. So download you some Android games. And like I said, my CC is right here, guys. My CC is right here on this TV here. Guys, what I'm saying, if you look between right here, that red light there, that's my CC right there. And I do have a remote, one of these attached to it, and it works great. Works great. So good for your emulators and your ROMs. It's good for your Android TV and everything. So I'll unbox it real quick and show you what I'm talking about. So it comes with, obviously here's the box. Okay. Comes with the instruction manual, which I needed this, by the way, because I didn't know how to set this up really, like, you know what I'm saying. But I'll tell you the secret though. If you do get this and you set it up, press the mode down for like 5 seconds and it's going to link to it. And make sure also, guys, I do want to say this. Make sure that you connect this to your 2.4 network in order to get this to work. Because I had to switch over to 2.4. So this is how it looks, guys. And then also it runs by batteries. Batteries are sold separately. So you open up, there's the batteries, and also comes with the dongle. So you put your dongle in your device, batteries, they're right here. Then that mode button I was just telling you about, guys. If you press this down, say for example, if you get everything set up to your 2.4 and everything, and then you press this down here, press this mode button for like 5 seconds, there's going to be a light up here that's going to turn red to green. And then I let you know that green button on that green light lets you know that is linked to your device. And happy gaming, guys. So these are some nice little things to go with your box. If you're a casual gamer like me, or if you want to play like Mario Brothers or Sonic or something, this is cool to play around with. You know what I'm saying? So a nice little perk. So shout out again to Storm. I had the privilege of going to her store. She has a great store, guys. I went there and shopped, because we're in the same state. So I went there and shopped, and it was just great. So shout out again to Storm for these and stuff. So they're really great to have, to go correspond with your boxes. So there you go. So if there's any questions about these or those remotes that I just put them in the chat.
I have a quick question. Does it have the feedback on it, like the PlayStation, Xbox controllers, like the vibration and stuff?
No.
Okay.
No.
And welcome to the show, Carl.
Good question. Good question for that. No, they're not as sophisticated as those, but this will get the job done. Like I say, you can play your ROMs with it, your Android games. Good for casual gaming, but no rumble in it or nothing like that. So
Hey, happy birthday, Ken. Glad to be on, Shane.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Carl.
Thank you, Carl.
Is there anything that we haven't thought about that you'd like to mention, Carl, about the formula?
Hey, Carl.
Hey, Paper.
Or about anything that we mentioned?
Seemed like you guys were covering everything there. Like when you get into the mole, you put a flash drive on there, and as big as you want, and you can start recording whatever you're playing in mole. Mm-hmm. Over the air, you can set up schedule recordings and stuff like that. Yeah. So add some storage, and there you go. You got a DVR.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I just added a thumb drive, and
Thank you, Shelly Shell. Thank you, Kiko. Yeah. Thank you guys for all your happy birthdays and birthday wishes. Thank you guys so much. Thanks, Carl.
Yep.
Yes. So you can add storage, and then everything you record, you can have your own little And like we were saying before you came on, Carl, this is the perfect device for your mom, or somebody that's not as tech savvy, or there's somebody that's kind of tech savvy because it has the best of both worlds because of the antenna.
Yep, they want their over the air, and they want some of the maybe they want some of the Android apps, or they don't have a smart TV. This will definitely give them a lot of options.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then the fact that Ken was saying that about the gaming, and what we were discovering about the gaming if you just have you some games on the thumb drive or something and just hook it into the formula, if you're a retro gamer, besides the fact of the games that come on there, you could just really go to town because it definitely has the storage for it. Am I correct, Kim?
Well,
Kim
doesn't that
stepped away.
depend on the conditions of the snow on the road if you're going to town?
I guess so. Right now, I wouldn't recommend it in this weather. Right now, I wouldn't recommend it in this weather. But yeah, so it's like I said, if you're not ready to pull the trigger on the NVIDIA Shield, this is just like having one. Just about, it has
Yeah.
everything you could think of. You can game on it. You can watch TV on it. You can watch your locals on it. You can record your locals. You could put your premium service on it. You could put your VOD on it. You could watch it, all of it in the same spot. Also
I will
add other.
say,
Go ahead.
I will say, as someone that owns the Shield and the Formular, comparing them, I don't know that you can because they're two
Right.
totally different. And I hear, I'm sure that a lot of people hear that question or ask that question. What's it like compared to the Shield, or same way with what's the Fire Stick like compared to this or the other. And with those two, there really is no comparison. They're two totally different layouts, just totally different. So to compare them, I wouldn't even know where to begin to compare the Shield to the Formular. I will say that the Formular really did surprise me. I've said it many times, and it's a badass device. I mean,
So you're saying it's like comparing snowshoes to tennis shoes?
yeah. Right.
Right. And let me click back on it.
Thank you, Rick. And also, just to kind of piggyback off of what Paper Plate said, is that guys, we don't want to compare everything to the Shield because we know that the Shield is in the league of its own. But however, when you think about some of your more premium boxes and some of your more high echelon boxes, then you have to throw the Formula in there.
Absolutely.
Like I say, like, of course, you got a Bugatti or versus whatever. We know the Bugatti is the top and everything like that, but you have to mention like other stuff that's up there with it. But so that's pretty much like what we're saying. We're not saying that the Formula is the NVIDIA Shield killer or that the NVIDIA Shield is this and that, but these are other alternatives to that. You know what I'm saying? They run just as good. And to me personally, this caters more to, because you got different devices that do different things.
Uh-huh.
This one kind of caters, in my opinion, more to like your to your premium services and to your premium services and also to your locals and stuff like that. Like I say, this has come right out of the box ready to go to someone. You give them an antenna and they're off to the races. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Without any programming or anything. So this is something that kind of somewhat caters to that and is great for that. So is it, what I'm saying? So like he was saying that you can't really compare the two, but I do think that the Formula does deserve an honorable mention when you do think about some of the higher echelon of boxes.
Oh yeah, and yeah, don't take what I was saying in the wrong way as far as
No.
the Formula is not a good box compared to the Shield because that's total nonsense because I mean the Formula is definitely, I think if you would look at the Shield as a more towards the gaming, like you were saying, Ken, it's definitely top of the line. If you look at the devices as far as like your GT King or Me TV or Me Cool or things like that. I said Me TV, I meant Me Cool, but you say compared to some boxes and things like that. I think the Formula, from what I have personally tested and have, is by far the top of the shelf as far as like what I have and what I have tested. as for, in the box line. So yeah, and the Shield, yeah, I have it on. That's my personal go-to. It's on my TV. The Formula is on the family TV that gets used by everybody in the house, and I don't even get a chance to use it really, because it kind of got taken over because everybody loved it, and the Fire Sticks and all that stuff just kind of got tossed to the side now. So it's definitely a box to not put off to the side and not consider.
Yep.
Definitely, for sure.
And they definitely keep it updated too. They push updates whenever there's a need to, or if they find a bug with something that's not working proper, they push an update over the air, and you go on your happy way.
Yes, yes. And also, yep, me and Storm had a conversation about this too. And now the GTV, which is another Formula device that Sharon may show off. Now this one has Android TV OS on it, so it kind of puts you in the mind of the Shield. But however, what I'm saying, this is like one of the, and when she say this is one of the closest experience to the Shield, like I mentioned to her that the Shield is a Shield, guys. We know that, but the GTV, it runs so smooth.
Yeah.
And and it's basically, like I say, once again, like I think it deserves a honorable mention when it goes up against, like, so when you think of the higher premium boxes like the GS King, the Shield, all these other big boxes, that I believe that the Formula deserves a mention when you talk about those boxes. Now, does it?
Oh, for sure.
Will it perform like that? Probably not, but you do. I'm saying, but I do think that it does deserve a mention when you talk about some of your more high echelon of premium boxes. This will get the job done, and it, as you can see how it plays the locals, and it's great, guys, for your premium services. Like I said, I got like five premium services in mind. It works great, and I can flip from that to my locals. Then you got your APKs on there, and everything runs. And then, like I say, like I got the game controller there. I can play my games. So basically, guys, like I say, guys, this is a one-stop shop. And yeah, you can do all that on the Shield as well. But this is like a nice little alternative to the Shield. You know what I'm saying? Kind of gives you like a different layout. Kind of like a totally different experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you were saying, the GTV, it's Android TV OS, and it has the My TV Online.
Correct. Yes.
With it as well.
Yes.
That's their proprietary app,
Right.
For your premium services.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Little external storage or NAS drives. I forgot which all the devices you can, turn them into a NAS server.
Yep.
Which is
and
making stuff like they're like.
Go ahead,
the 8 Pros, and I believe the CC and the GTV all work with NAS.
Oh. Yeah, and what Storm said there at the end, and that's kind of what I was getting at is, I only have the Z8, and you can't compare it to anything because it's its own thing. It doesn't compare to anything else, at all that I've ever used, or so it is its own thing, and it works amazingly well, and especially for the premium services. And
the remotes are top end remotes too, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Yes.
They have all the functions, control your TV, and
yes, and the smoothness of it. I mean, it just glides. Using the remotes. Once they get going, they just glide through everything. So the remotes are really great.
There's two schools. You got the simple remotes. But some of them are too simple and don't have your volume and different things, different controls. Where the Formula remotes kind of have everything on them.
Yes.
With I seen you were showing the hotkeys that you can program.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, because on the hotkeys, that's where a lot of people go to if they're their main favorite apps. It's kind of like having you don't have to worry about using button mapper because the hotkeys is like basically like your button mapper.
Yep.
Correct.
And Shannon, if you would, if you highlight sober or harm, yeah, good point. Yeah, another thing I like to say about the Buzz TV as well, Soul Bro, is that like you often hear me say, well, not often anymore, but I used to always say that the Buzz TV and the Formula, they're kind of like first cousins. And what I mean by that is because they pretty much cater to the same needs, like far as your premium services, they have that app in there where you can do your premium services and everything like that. So yeah, so basically Buzz TV and the Formula, they pretty much give you pretty much the same experience. But in my opinion, I give the slight edge. I give a slight edge to the Formula just because I like it. You know what I'm saying? Just because, that's my personal preference. And once I saw how the GTV performs, then, the GTV kind of made me look at Formula like, wow, what a great device. So, yeah, but you're right, though, so, bro, just to kind of, piggyback off of your comment. Yes. Both of those are, and the Buzz TV is a great device, too. I have the Buzz as well, and they're both sensational devices. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, and to say once you get a formula, I mean, you'll enjoy it. You definitely will. It's something for everybody on the formula, Whether it's a child to an older person, whether whether it's a super tech person or a person that's not as techy. Everybody. That's what I like about the formula. It's something for everybody.
I know Ken was talking about the IR extender. As long as you got a close distance, a line of sight, you don't need it. But if you want to hide one of the formulas behind the TV, or it's back in your entertainment center, hang it on the back of the TV, you put in the IR extender, just bring it around so your remote can see it, and you're good if you're using, your IR.
Correct. That's correct.
If you like that cleaner look, if you got a wall mount with all hidden cables and cords and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like I say, it would serve the needs to anybody. Let's say the formula, like I say, that was one box I've seen it being shown, and that was one box that I was very curious about. And now that I've got a couple of them, I would say they're great devices, and they're great devices. So I highly recommend it. If you're looking for something that plays premium services, great. And also, like I say, with the CC that you have the TV tuner as well. Hey, it's great.
As long as you got power, you got TV.
Absolutely.
Right. All right. As long as you got power, you got TV. It's something you could be able to watch.
Yep. Absolutely. And not to mention also that this store as well, this hidden store. So there's apps for days. I mean, guys, I'm talking about, there's a lot of apps in here, Thank you, Penn. Thank you, sir. Yep. So
Yeah. Well, should I go through the one more time real quick? I'll go through the My TV, but I want to go back to the original store real quick. Let me see. So I can go to the regular marketplace. This is the market that you get. Like I said, once you get a formula, then you can put that code in and get to that second store that I just came out of. But this will be the original market store that you will get on the formula that comes with the formula.
yeah.
And stuff. And like I said, both of them are packed with plenty of apps. So you have plenty of entertainment, to keep you entertained, and that's the good thing about it. It's plenty to, and like I said, even down to the gaming. I was watching Ken do some gaming on it the weekend, and the gaming was good, just as smooth,
It's just smooth.
So you can, they got emulators on there, and like I said, even if you can use the games that's in the store, or you can use a flash drive if you're a retro gamer. So Yeah, and definitely if you got a child like mine, or you're just a retro gamer, there you go.
Yep. Yep.
You know,
Works great.
and
Yep.
mhm. And once again, we'll go back in the antenna real quick. Wait a minute, I'm the wrong one.
And when you do get the devices through Storm, she has a Telegram group set up just for support. And how do I do this? How do I do that?
Right,
To
right.
help you learn, because there's so many little tricks. It takes a
Tips
long
and
time to
tricks.
learn them all.
Yes, it does. Yes, it
And
does.
what and also to piggyback off of what Carl just said, he's correct because like Sharon will attest to this too. It's like when every time we dive into the Z8, there's always something else that we didn't uncover. Like, wow, I know it did this, or
Yep,
wow,
yep.
that. And then we were trying to pair the remotes, we found out
Mhm.
Sharon had found out something. I forgot what she found out,
Oh, the
but yeah,
IR.
oh yeah, that and oh yeah. So just like Carl said, that is just so much stuff in there that you will put like this, guys. You'll never be bored with the formula. You'll never be bored with it. There's always
It's
something
so
to
much
mess
to the
around with.
formula.
Yes, yeah. And it's such a different
Yeah.
device than any other device I've seen. You know what I'm saying? It's
I'm hearing
different.
that echo now, Sharon.
I know. I don't know if it's 1 second. If I mute. Am I still echoing?
No.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you so much.
Hello, Tim. And we're going to go back into the my TV for the antenna again to just show you how some of the antennas work. And we're going to go back through one more time real quick how to program it, and then we will be wrapping it up.
And of course, the channels you get depends on your antenna and your location. There's a couple of
Right,
websites that you can go to and find out what stations you should be getting for your area,
Right.
I
for
think
your
I've shopped
location.
there before.
Let me see. Try not to stay on nothing too long. Wait a minute. Okay. Also,
if you hit the three lines, Sharon, if you hit the three hamburger lines, it takes you into the where you can switch to like connections and all that stuff.
okay.
Yeah, the three lines. Oh,
Okay, let's go back to the 3 lines. We're going to go how to show you how to reset it up again. Okay. And you go all the way here to connections. And and then you stroll all the way down here to
ATF.
ATF. Click on it. Since I'm already connected, I'm gonna have to disconnect. Click back in there. And
Anytime
then
you move your antenna, you would want to rescan your channels.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And then go down to start scanning. And then it will start scanning your channels.
And if somebody already has the Z8, there's a separate dongle that you can buy to integrate over to your channels as well.
Okay.
But that's a separate, separate device.
Okay. Wow. Let's see. Study learning more stuff about the CC, because I was wondering, it's when it was saying two, it's a 2 TV tuner or just for the 1 TV that is on?
In the CC, it's a single tuner.
Yeah, the CC. Okay, single tuner. Okay.
Yep, it's a single tuner, but you can, with your premium services, you can still use the picture-in-picture, but it has to be, you have to either have the 2 connections, or you could use one over the air and one from the premium service.
Okay.
Because it's
I'm sorry, Carl, not to cut you off. So basically, you can use it like pretty much how the HD home run works, then, right?
I can't speak on that. I don't have it.
Okay.
From what I understand, yes, but
okay. Yeah, because with the HD home run, as long as you have it connected to your network and stuff, the app, you can, access it from any of your televisions, on any device. I was just wondering, did that part. That was one part that I wasn't for sure about. Could you access it from other devices?
No,
Okay. Okay.
or not that I'm aware of, anyways.
Yeah.
I can't say I've ever tried that.
Yeah, because that was a question that I had for Storm, and she said you would be the best person to ask that. Yeah. So maybe we have to test.
Yeah, because HD Home Run, you could put the app on your phone, right?
Correct. Your phone.
And then it ties into your network.
Yes. Yes.
I'm
Boxes,
not a NAS person, so I don't know about the
Yeah. So whatever
NAS storage.
you have it connected to, whatever network you're connected to, whether it's on your phone or whatever, you can go through your HD Home Run with that app, or with that native app on there. So.
And also, I want to say real quick, every time you scan, you're going to get a different amount of channels. Last time it was 31, this time it's 25. So every time, depending on the time of day, the weather, it's going to be a lot of things that depend on how your channels pick up,
And that goes with signal strength from your channels.
Correct.
Right.
I found that recording some of my locals, as far as adding storage, I want to say I was getting using 4 gig an hour, if I remember right. Which the quality of the channels, the stream or the over-the-air channels, is going to depend on how much storage you're going to use. If you're going to record over the air, usually that's going to use more storage than recording anything else.
You got a question too, Carl.
Okay, Mike, I put it right. I'll highlight it.
Yeah, Mike had posted in the chat there the website to go
scan for your area.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's
I don't have the YouTube site open.
Hang on a second. I'll put it in the side chat too. I'll copy it and put it in there for you if you want. Let's see. There
Basically,
you
there you go.
Oh, there she goes.
Yeah.
TV Maps.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Yes.
Yep.
Also, like Sobro said right here too, basically placement of antennas too helps a lot,
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I believe the Butcher has done quite a bit about antennas, if I remember hearing correctly.
Yeah, he an antenna man. Mm-hmm. So
it makes a difference,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like I say, if you're purchasing an antenna, obviously the more money you spend, the better antenna or the distance or
reception,
reception, and all of that. So like I say, all that pretty much depends on your research and how much you're willing to invest in your locals, because I'm sure that I would probably get way more if I had a better antenna. Like I say, mine was only $15. So, but
how many channels did you get, Ken?
When I first scanned, it was 11, but then I winded up with 25.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but it covers like here, like I get Fox 2, like channel 2, 4, and 7, 62. Right. So all the channels that I get, they're okay. Like I said, I got like 25 channels on my second.
You got their major networks and then a few of their alternate channels.
Yeah, but that's what Carl. What happened was when I moved my antenna, when I moved it over like maybe like a couple of inches away, a couple of inches to the left or whatever, I rescanned like you said, and then I winded up coming from 11 to 25 channels.
Right.
So I'm sure if I moved it again, I would scan. I probably would get more. So like I say, guys, it all depends on you. Yep. So I went from 11 to 25.
Yep, you got to find that sweet spot and see, what channels you're getting and what channels you want to get,
And don't forget to scan often too.
With everything going digital, they added all those sub channels in there with those retro movies and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. but pretty much like if you're like me, I wouldn't. Me personally, I'm not going to invest in a very expensive antenna because, like I said, the one that I got for $15, it gives me all the ones. Like I said, I don't really watch my locals. Like only when I wake up to go to work, I may put on the news. So that's really when my locals are really working for me is in the morning when I go to work. So
Right.
for
All
me
your
to
national broadcast stuff.
right. It's like Channel 4 News or Channel 7 News. So for me to invest in a high priced antenna, to me, I don't think I would do that because I don't watch my locals like that. And what the little $15 antenna is giving me works for me fine. So that kind of goes into your preference as well, guys, when you're out there seeking an antenna or even the formula boxes or whatever. So it's all about preference.
Yes. Yes, for
Right.
sure.
If you lived further out, you'd need something. You'd have to invest in
Yes,
something
yeah,
bigger, you know, or you
absolutely.
And
start
especially
picking up,
you live in a rural area. Yeah, in very rural
Good
areas,
point
for
there,
sure.
Carl. Yeah, good
or
point.
you start picking up the, the ones from other locations.
Good point. Yep. Good point. Yep. So yeah, you know what? Kind of to add to what he said was that yeah. So if you're out in like a rural area, then of course invest because not only would you pick up yours, but you didn't pick up stuff from further distance.
And
So
that's where the websites you could put in. I don't know about the one Mike posted. I'm sure you put in your location on some of the other websites. I know probably that one too, and that tells you what you should get or how far away you are from the main antennas to let you know what kind of antenna you should be getting. Or you go to the I think Mike put a link up for YouTube Man maybe.
Yeah,
Or
antenna man.
Antenna Man?
Antenna Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
I posted again. Also, Tobro said always recommended to scan for locals when ATSC is 3.0 or hits your area. And this is the YouTube for Antenna Man.
yeah, but something else I wanted to bring up too, guys, is that you know how sometimes we get these premium services, and to like I tell people that if you find one with locals, that's just a bonus. But let's just face it, a lot of them don't have your locals, so that's where this box will come in handy at, because not only will it play those premium services, but it also would give you access to your personal locals in your state, in your city without having
Where
to
you
buy
live.
another. Right, exactly. So yeah, so that just came to my mind. So that kind of will kind of get your locals because to my surprise, there's a lot of people that I deal with that love their locals. My mother,
Me too.
my mother loves the locals. Like I said, because when I call her sometime, I'm like, Mom, what you doing? She said, I'm just watching regular TV. I said, okay. Then sometime my wife, she'll turn on the locals. So people do love their locals. So
Mm-hmm.
this would be another great device that would give you that option to just focus on your locals. So there's another benefit of the CC, guys.
Yeah. I mean, I knew somebody who got so upset about their locals. They called the cable people.
Yes,
The cable people told them, hey, just download your ABC, NBC, and CBS. You love your locals so much.
me. Same
Right.
with
You
me. I
love
was in
your
discussions.
channel so much.
Yep.
So
Same with me. I was in discussion with a person too. They
I love that chick.
asking me questions
Hello,
about
Robert.
why I can't get locals. Why can't I get my locals? I say, well, ma'am, locals is a bonus. Locals is a bonus. You know what I mean? So get you an antenna for your locals. So, but that goes to show you that how people love their locals that much to where that they be concerned about that. On their premium services. But if you
I
get
do the same thing you do, Ken. I wake up to the local news and see what's
yes,
going
I
on
do
or
too.
what
mhm,
roads are shut down or
yep. Right, so I have to make another detour, go another way. Right. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. Yep. And
And here's
that's really, like I say, that's really when my locals are useful to me. Like Carl say, in the morning. In the morning, I just go right to it and I turn it on and I'm watching it like as I'm getting dressed and you know, since which is good. So that serves the purpose with that.
right. Also, a legitimate human asks, is there network storage? I mean, does it have network storage?
I thought it'd be a question for
There is.
Carl.
That's right there on the bottom line. Yes.
Mm-hmm. It says it right
Yep.
here.
They're
Wait, let
NAS
me move
capable.
this away. Right here. 1 second. Probably got MS7 in front of it.
That'd be the Z8s, the Z8 Pros, the
I'll keep doing it.
the CCs, and I believe the GTVs as well.
Yeah, the
all
GTV, yeah, the GTV
are all NAS capable there.
That's correct, because I have my GTV. I have network storage attached to it. Yep. So yes,
There you go.
yeah. The answer to that question is yes.
Here's your network storage right here. Illegitimate human. Yeah, that's the answer to your question.
That's what I
right
need.
There.
Yep.
Hi, Flick
Yep.
Chick. Mm-hmm.
How you doing, Flick Chick 2? How are you?
Hi, Flick Chick.
So basically, this is the formula, CC. Anybody have any more questions or anything before we or
If
have
you
any
like,
more
Sharon,
comments?
I will go over the
Oops,
specs one more time, Sharon. If you like for me to show my screen
okay,
again.
yes, I would love for you to show them one more time.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Check me down.
Okay. All right, guys, can you see that?
1 second. I gotta click on you. Okay, there you go.
Okay, you guys can see that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you look here, one thing else I wanted to mention, guys, if you look here, these are all your formula devices, guys, right here. Okay, so now if you look up under here, this formula here that has the Android
Wait, we
TV.
don't see any formulas. Wait a minute.
No.
Okay.
See my screen, right?
Yeah, we see your screen.
Okay, yep. So if you look up under here where it says Android TV, that's the GTV. That's the one that has the Android TV made, and then it's the Android OTT.
Oh, okay.
Then it gives you all the list of the most recent down the last one. So these are all the Z series ones right here. These are all the Z series right here, from the Pro all the way down to the Nano. Then you get over here to the hybrid. Now I'm saying here's the hybrid. So sometimes the CC is the top of the line on the hybrid here. And then also, so you got the accessories and everything like that. So scroll down here. Okay, now this is what it looks like, guys. This is what it looks like. That's what the CC looks like. And I think when you get it, I think out the box, it's going to require you to do 2 updates out the box. So this is what it looks like here. Then this is how the box looks. See, this is how the box looks. And this is what comes in the box: the media receiver, the remote control, the TV cable, the remote control, extender, power adapter, batteries, and quick setup guide. So that's how the box looks. Yep. Then this is how it looks. And then this is how it looks in the back, guys. So as you can see, there's the IR right there. That's where your antenna goes. HDMI. I believe this one is the 3-point or the 2-point. I think the 3-point is over here on this side. The 3-point is here. That's the 2. Then if you want to go hardwired, you can right here. And then this is where your power cord goes right there. Okay. So now if I go back, oops, let me click on it here again. Okay. So, yep. So that's how it looks right there, guys. So there it is. That's the back of it here. And then here's the remote that it comes with. And yeah. So it has a little weight to it too, by the way. It has a little weight to it. But it's nice. It's nice. So there it is. So there it is right there. How it looks.
And I can tell you something, when you get them from Storm, the accessories that are supposed to be in the box are in the box, the official Formuler remote. There was people selling, I think, on Amazon or wherever, and they were taking the official remotes out and putting cheap remotes in or knockoff remotes in. You know, you're going to get what comes from the factory, from Storm, in the box.
Yes.
I heard another guy didn't have a an IR extender didn't come with his.
Right.
You
Thank
know.
you, Patty D. Thank you.
Hello, Patty D. Also, when you go, don't forget when you go to the groups to see about getting the formula, make sure you mention that Shriek and Sharon sent you. Whether it's going to Papers group or to MS7 group.
Yep.
And if you mention the Shriek and Sharon sent you, you will get the silicone device that Ken sent you. You may get that. So definitely, make sure you let them know that Shriek and Sharon sent you.
And that, Ken, that actually showed you the AirSync remote app too. You were on the CC page there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me go back on it. Let me go back to the you talking about right here. Wait a minute. Let me click on me.
I actually didn't know if that was integrated with the CC. I know it is for your phone, for your Android phone.
Right here.
Oh, yeah.
This right here, right?
Yes.
No, Sharon. Okay, on your Android phone, you get the you go to the AirSync remote Z, I think it's called.
Yeah, and with your telephone.
You just work it with your telephone. You could cast real easy from your phone to your
matter of fact,
your Z8.
Matter of fact, Sharon, what Carl is saying is if you go over there to that Miracast, if you go to that Miracast app on the CC, that Miracast, that's
wait a minute, let me go back.
Goes to it at.
Okay, 1 second.
I did test that out.
You're right. I know what you're talking about. I know what app you're talking about now. Let me go back over to the Miracast.
Right there.
Right here, the first one, the blue one.
Yeah, that right blue, here. But they're from your phone to the device. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So.
Yep, you just hook into the same Wi-Fi.
Correct.
You bring up your phone and you could cast right to it, or you could control your Z8 using your phone with some of the functions on it.
Yep. Correct.
Gives you a secondary mouse or cursor.
Mm-hmm.
Like the remotes have the cursors built in.
Right. And that's good because it's good for people who misplace their remote. And stuff. Right. You got your phone. Oh my goodness. It's very good. Or if you don't feel like getting up and you're like, gosh, the remote's way over there. And your phone is always right there by you, right? You're going home, you have your phone by you, if nothing else. Just grab that phone and use it,
Yeah, nothing I want to
as a second remote. Grab it.
Like Sharon and Carl said, get in the habit, guys, whether you got a Fire Stick or a Shield or whatever, get in the habit of putting those remotes on your phone, especially like if you got kids or you might lose it. Your kids might lose it or something like that. So that way that you won't be lost without no remote. You know what I mean? So yep. So I tell Miss Sonia to make sure she put her remote on her phone so she knows how to go on her phone and use it. And like I said, I got a couple on my phone where I go to my devices and just use them, saying. So since they're there, you might as well use because you just never know. And like Sharon said, that remote may be clean across the room. Like, man, I need to do that, So
exactly.
Yeah, those are little things too.
Every device I get, if there's a remote that goes, if there's an app to go to it on your phone, that's the first thing I do. It's just a habit. I always put the app on my phone, because like you say, you never know. It could be misplaced. It could be across the room, anything, Then there you go. Grab your phone.
Just what I need is another app.
Yeah, but that's an app that you actually probably end up using, You find that remote, you'd be glad you had that app,
Yeah, for sure.
You lose that remote, you'll be glad you had that app,
I had to delete some the other day. I had to clean out my apps.
Mm-hmm. So definitely, those are my must-have apps, is the remotes to my different devices.
I was creeping up on 700 apps, so.
No, you about like me.
Wow.
It was time to clean some out. When you
start walking around with external storage plugged into your phone?
Yeah, when you get to the point where you can't remember what the name even is or what it means, it's time to get rid of it.
Exactly. You got to clean. Like I always say, you got to clean out your phone Just like you do your closet and stuff. If it haven't been used in a while, it's time to get rid of it. You know,
Right.
it's definitely time to get
I'll have
rid
to
of
open
it.
this and see what this does.
Sometimes you better not
Oh,
open it and see what
oh,
it
that's
do.
why I stopped using it.
Delete
Yep.
it. Sometimes you don't need to go in and see what it do. Sometimes you need to just delete it. Yeah. Well, be careful, J Mac. I mean, J Mac. You said the snow's coming to you on Thursday, because we've been dealing with it all week in my area, and
Yeah,
I know you've been dealing with it.
I'm not
Ken.
too worried about it myself.
I know you missed it. Paper. I sent you some pictures.
You just wear
No.
enough
Hey,
gaiters
don't
down
brag
there.
too
Hey,
much. Don't brag too much, because it can come down there. It's came to
it,
some southern areas and shut them down.
yeah, I know.
This
But
snowstorm, so don't
hey,
think that Florida can't get it.
I
Yeah,
mean, if
my wife is from my wife is from, well, actually she's from she's from New Orleans, but she lived in Texas. Her family's in Texas, so my wife had got some calls from her relative in Texas. Is that it's the first time that, because normally if it snows there, like it usually melts the next day, but they've been really battling the snow. So her one of her aunties had sent her a picture of the snow. Everybody was out there going to pieces out there in Texas because they don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes,
A
it's
friend
crazy.
posted a picture yesterday. I said, "Do they even sell snow shovels down there?" He's like, I don't know. He's only been
right,
there maybe 6 months."
I saw on the news like all the people that were on their inner tubes and sleigh riding the kids and stuff on the hills. And I was like, I'll bet you someone's made a lot of money and that brought
Right.
that stuff in.
The sad thing is the power grid. The issues they're having with the power grid down there.
Yes. It's really sad. That's why we got to
Thank
pray
you,
for
Ruben.
them.
Thank you, Ruben. Appreciate
Hey,
you.
Ruben, how are you today?
Yeah, I
How
was
are you
looking
this
on the
evening?
news. Looking on the news, they had this. I think I was telling paper this last night over in Seattle, and I think some building or something where they do space stuff on the building. They had to actually take I guess it snowed so bad in Seattle up on a roof where they had to actually physically take snow down the elevator to dump it out because they couldn't. There was no other place to put it, so they were actually
Oh,
shoveling the snow and taking it down the elevators to dump it outside. I'm like, wow.
That's a
right.
lot.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And
Yeah,
I'm sure you've seen it on the parking structures, Ken, where they got a spot where they push it off the side.
yeah, I saw that too. Yes. Yeah.
Look out below.
Yeah, it's just that's about it too. They got poles going across, and they just plow it right off the side of it.
Yeah, that would suck if they did it the wrong
People
spot.
here.
Car pulling in a parking garage or something.
I'm here in Michigan, so people were slipping and sliding. Me and Miss Sonia had to go out today, take care of some business, and we seen a FedEx truck do a whole 360 donut turning around, and he's in the truck. So that just goes to show you how bad the streets were.
Right.
Yeah, people were out shoveling, and people just was, it was just like something you would see in a movie. Like, that kind of stuff looking around like, wow, everybody was out shoveling their snow, cars were getting stuck, people were pushing people out of snow banks, and people got snowed in, shoveling their way out of the snow. Yeah, it was just.
I bet there's going to be an asphalt or a blacktop shortage coming up.
Yeah, Flick Chick too. Yeah, they were. Yeah, this was in Seattle. You might still be able to see it. It was on the news. Yeah, they were actually, like Carl said, they were actually dumping it off the roof and also bringing the snow down in elevators. Yep, because they didn't know where else how to put it, so they were shoveling it up in buckets and physically taking it down. Hopping on the elevator, bringing it down off the elevator and dumping it out. Out out below. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was crazy. Yep.
Yeah. Well, does anybody have any last words or anything else they'd like to speak on the formula before we wind it down?
I'll post the Telegram groups one more time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy. If not, we're going to go ahead and get ready to close out, and we're going to let Ken do the benediction in the end as we close the door of the church. No, but let's see. Here's the Telegram groups again. Here's the MS7 Telegram group. Make sure you have a picture icon. Make sure it's a decent picture icon. Um, Also, make sure you read the pin post when joining. We love having you over in our MS7 Telegram group. You may post if someone goes live in our community, if they post if somebody does a video in our community that's helping, if there's an article in our community that's helping, and definitely you can join our Telegram group. Definitely get a hold of Storm and say Sugar Sharon sent you so that you can take advantage of one of these wonderful formulas because they're great devices, and I'm telling you, you're really going to enjoy them. Also, here's Paper's Telegram group, and would you like to tell us about your Telegram group, Paper?
Yeah, I mean, just pretty much the basic rules. Be respectful, have a profile picture, and there's a lot of good information that goes through there. So if come over, check it out. You never know what you might find out over there. Same way with the MS7 Telegram group. If you have a video or find something, an article or something interesting to post, more than likely, it's going to be okay to post. If you're kind of questioning yourself about it, get with an admin, and like again, more than likely, not going to be an issue with it, and just enjoy yourself. And like I said, again, be respectful. So
Yes.
That's about it.
Yes. Welcome, Ruben. Welcome, J Mac, to our Telegram groups. Also, it's Ken's birthday today, Flip Chick. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wind it down. Do you have anything you'd like to say, Carl?
Thanks for having me on. I hope I gave you some more information or taught you something, or everybody stay safe out there with this weather. And that's it.
Okay. Paper?
Yeah. First, happy birthday to Ken. Much love, brother. It was good seeing you and having you back on here for a little bit with us. I really enjoyed it. Carl, thanks for the information as always. I mean, always come through helping out with, especially with the formulas. Everybody, if make sure to go check them out. Great devices. Again, get with Sharon, or in the MS7 group or in my group, and let Storm know that Sharon sent you, and might get something for your remote. I guess is what that silicone sleeve possibly. So, but thanks, Sharon, for having me on with you guys, and much love. Everybody be safe and take care, and we'll catch you the next time. Peace.
Mm-hmm. And I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. Hey, Miss Octavia. Wait a minute, Miss Cecil. Okay.
Thank you, Octavia. Thank you so much.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. I'd like to thank you, Ken, for blessing the panel. I'd like to thank Carl for blessing the panel. Paper, brother, I love all of you for blessing the panel. I'd like to thank the side chat, because without the side chat, it wouldn't be a show. So I thank each and every one of you for coming out. And also, take advantage of our Telegram groups. Reach out to Storm. Tell her that I sent you, whether it's in Paper's group or in the MS7 Telegram group. And like I said, check out these wonderful formula devices. They're great devices. Like I said, whether you're someone that's a veteran that's streaming, or whether someone's just breaking into streaming, or someone that's not even that tech savvy. So definitely, they're worth checking out. Also, with that being said, I will try to have a show Friday morning, and I'm gonna turn it over to Ken.
All right. Well, guys, first of all, I'd like to say thank you, Sister Sharon, Thank you for allowing me to come on, Trick and Sharon. I really appreciate you for encouraging me to come on today. And Carl, it's always a pleasure, man. Thank you for the info. And
Tony Proper.
Paper Play, my brother, it's always a pleasure, man. And thank you guys for making me feel welcome back, guys. Like I say, I don't really be on YouTube anymore like that, but the times that I do make an appearance, guys, I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, guys. You guys really made me feel welcome today, and it was good to be on. It was good to be on to share and everything. And shout out to Storm for basically helping us with our formula needs.
Yes.
Appreciate Storm. So, guys, like you say, if you're interested in getting one, either go to the MS7 Telegram or go to Paper Plates Telegram and tell them that Shriek and Sharon sent you, and she will take care of you. So, on behalf of Shriek and Sharon, Carl, Paper Plate, guys, I love you guys. Thank you guys for all the birthday wishes and all the happy birthdays. And me and Miss Sonia sends our love, guys. We hope that everybody having a blessed day. In spite of all the snow, guys, we want to thank you. Stay safe, guys, and still remember, guys. Guys, we're still dealing with the pandemic. So, guys, continue to stay safe. Continue to mask up. Continue just to stay safe, guys. And I love you guys. I don't know when I'm gonna be on again, but when I do, guys, I'll see you guys on the next one, guys. Much love and respect, guys. Peace.
Yes.
Peace.
Peace. With that being said, special thanks to you once again, Storm. And like I said to everyone in the chat, and we'll see you on the next show. Peace.